Hey, what's up, everybody? BDF44 coming at you with another video. All right, so game 4 of the Eastern Conference Finals, halftime, 57-34, I believe it is, 57-34. Man, the Heat cannot drop socks in a laundry basket, y'all. It's ugly. They had 11 points in the first quarter. 11 points, the fewest points ever scored by their team in the playoffs. First 7 shots were missed. That was a franchise record or NBA record, I think, for the most shots missed to start a playoff game. This has been very difficult to watch because the Miami Heat not only are going through the process of having trouble getting their offense going, but it seems like every play they run there's a foul call for some reason. Even if there's just the slightest bump on a screen, or you swipe a little bit here or there, it's a foul call, man. This is ridiculous. The score is out of hand, not only because the Heat can't score, but because the Boston Celtics hit every free throw damn near 21-24. I mean, that's where all the points are right there, to be honest with you. Boston's getting to the line, man. But that's not the only thing, because you look at Max Strus, he's 0 for. You look at who else was there? Gabe Vincent, 0 for. Dwayne Dedmon, 0 for. Kyle Lowry, 1 for. Look at Bam Adebayo, 1 for. Like, that's your problem right there. That's your problem. It's not just the foul calls and all of that. It's the fact that the Miami Heat are just incapable of putting the basket, putting the ball in the basket. So that's really what it is, man. This is very frustrating as somebody who's hoping that the Heat can make him look smart by winning this series in 7. But the struggles that they have down there without their guy coming off the bench, Tyler Hero, is rough. And you consider how well the Boston Celtics are playing without Marcus Smart. It's even more so deflating, because I'm sitting up here making the argument that the Boston Celtics are going to have a harder time withstanding injury. And they are not. They just simply not. So what you're seeing is a good Jason Tatum game. He's halfway to 50, as I predicted at the end of the previous game. That's what I said he would probably get, because he had such a bad game and he runs extreme hot and cold. So if he goes for 10 in one game, he's probably gonna go for 40 and 50 the next one. So that's what I come to expect, and he's well on his way doing that. What else? Jaylen Brown had his struggles early on. His shooting percentage is really low right now. He started the game off cold, but made a few shots. Peyton Pritchard's hitting his shots. He looks good. Derek White looks really good in this game thus far. In fact, this is the best I've seen him in these playoffs. He's doing a lot of good things down there. What else? Grant Williams hitting his shot. The plays that they're making for one another, you got to give credit for the Boston Celtics. They're playing well together. Time Lord is balling. He's definitely jumping off the screen at some spectacular plays. Block shot that was terrific. But all in all, you're just looking at a team they don't, the referees are in their corner, and the Heat are shooting the ball about as bad as they ever have. And it just seems to be no end to this. The Heat's offensive struggles just seem to be endless, and that's pretty much what I'm seeing there. Jimmy Butler has to get going. Bam Adebayo has to try to attempt some shots, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Inconsistency of these players that are supposed to be stars. Where is the production, Bam? You have one good game after being talked all crazy about, and then you start this game and only attempt 2 shots? 2 attempts? This is what we're talking about. Like, you can't just show up for one game, give us what we're looking for, and then disappear again. I mean, if I'm going to get on Jason Tatum about that, you best believe I'm getting on Bam Adebayo about it too. The inconsistency of these stars in these playoffs is why I don't believe in any of these teams. I don't believe in any of them. The more I watch all of the teams that are left, the less I believe in them, because they all have glaring weaknesses, every last one of them. And it's just, here's what we're seeing from the Eastern Conference team yet again. The inconsistency of the shooters on the road, the inconsistency of the scoring, and my problem with the Miami Heat is they're doing so much to make sure that they're a really good defensive team, and it is doing absolutely nothing to this Boston Celtics squad. They're scoring when they need to. They're scoring. You're not. So at some point in time, you need the people on the floor to be aggressive. Caleb Martin hit a nice 3-point shot. Then on the very next play, he had all the space in the world to attempt another one and didn't even attempt a shot. I can't tell you how many shots I've seen PJ Tucker pass up, passing around, trying to work the ball around. It's too much working the ball around, not enough let it fly aggression. And so if the Miami Heat are going to continue to overpass and foul, they're not going to have any chance of winning this series, let alone this game. So that's just where we're at. A whole lot of frustration if you're rooting for the Heat. If you're the Celtics, you're enjoying yourself. You feel great because Marcus Smart not playing isn't seeming to it doesn't seem to affect anybody at all down there. They're playing great. Time Lord is getting healthier. Al Horford has been fantastic in this game as always on both sides of the floor. And you just see the Boston Celtics just flexing. They look like a better basketball team right now with Jason Tatum leading the way. So it is what it is, man. This is what I predicted, to be honest with you, in terms of them tying up this series. I don't expect nothing to change in the second half. I really don't. I don't think the Miami Heat is going to find a way to score the ball. They haven't been able to, and it's just kind of how this game is going. So maybe they can tighten up defensively, maybe tighten up on the rebounds, help themselves a little bit. But if guys refuse to attempt shots, it's just going to be a quick and easy, painless loss. You know, they're gonna be out of here just as quick as they came in. So that's pretty much what it is, man. PDF 44. Thank you all for watching. Wow.